This is more of 999. Wait, 9. Is it persons or hours first? 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors. Zero Escape 999. Episode 19. We just got a bunch of keys. June spoke up.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long straight hallway, right?
I think so. I don't remember anywhere that they're talking about.
If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait!
They were the first words anyone had heard out of Clover in quite some time. Her face suggested they weren't going to be very happy words.
What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room.
Huh.
There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
Oh, but she's gonna be like, oh, we need to see. Is that what one of the things is gonna be? Like, you have to go through door 3 anyway. But is that gonna be? No, it wouldn't, because why would you go through door 3 twice? It's like, we have to find where Snake is. He might be in door 3.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah. There were tears in her eyes, but she glared at Seven as hard as she could just the same. She looked very much like a frightened puppy. There wasn't a man alive who could have resisted those eyes. Seven looked everywhere in the room except for Clover, and muttered and coughed apologies under his breath.
You're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Clover nodded once. Next person to speak was Ace.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again.
Okay,
so, Seven,
Boomer.
you'll help me, won't you?
What?
Huh? Me?
Jumper did the calculations quickly in his head. 8. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. 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 Looks like 7 was doing them too. So they're going through door 3. Last he gave up.
Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
Alright, let's get moving.
That was quick. So it was decided that Clover, Ace, and 7 would discover what lay beyond door 3.
Okay, we're heading out.
Alright, good luck.
Be careful.
You can... Yeah,
Whoa.
actually, wait.
Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lois.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it.
Really?
The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Oh, that's right. Well... Yeah,
Ah, the truth comes out.
there it is. 7 nodded, as if the answer made much more sense. He pulled the lever on the red. Out they go.
We're off.
The door opened, and Ace, Clover, and 7 jumped through it. Six, 7, 8. After exactly 9 seconds, the door closed noisily.
Alright, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Everyone except Lotus seemed rather confused.
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain. Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
The Jupiter key and nothing else? Huh.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
Ooh. I wrote that in the review. What did I just say? They were at the end of the hallway, lined by individual hospital rooms.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
21.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Interesting. Junpei pulled the Jupiter key out of his pocket and slid it into the keyhole. He twisted. With a nice sharp click, he felt the door unlock. Junpei sucked in a breath, held it, and opened the door as quietly as he could. Inside was exactly what he'd expected to see from the map of the ship's interior. They were in a tremendous hall, almost like a ballroom, with a massive central staircase. Gotta love me some ballroom.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
Yeah, what else was he supposed to
What
do?
do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we?
It's a different room.
I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Of course there's a reason.
Of course there's a reason. And sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Nagito!
Huh?
This.
Junpei pulled two things out of his pockets. I'm completely bluffing. I have no clue what he's gonna pull out. Oh,
The Saturn key card.
the
And
Earth.
the Earth key? I'm lost.
Same here. Santa cocked his head to one side like an inquisitive bird and looked at them. Several long moments, during which it became apparent that Santa had no idea what the cards meant. June took pity on him.
Don't you remember, Santa?
Yeah, the 21st night of September. It was like only a couple of weeks ago. Weeks? Days.
On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it.
Oh, sorry.
So the two keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
I don't know which one to do.
Yes, that's right.
June smiled, pleased with herself. So did Santa.
Alright, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into two teams?
Oh, how'd you figure that one out?
Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you two can search Saturn, alright?
Okay.
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key.
Ah, nah, we don't need the key. Decided that their initial search should be brief.
We have no idea what's on the other side of these. So don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
How do we know what 10 minutes is? Our watches just have one number on them. Plan decided the two teams splitted up? Is that correct, Grandma? Plan decided the two teams splitted up. I thought it was the two teams split up, but I guess either or. Junpei and June headed
There's
to
a
the
card
elevators.
reader next to the left elevator.
Oh, how'd you figure that one
Let's
out?
try out the Saturn key card.
Ooh, our lights in the upper left corner blinked to life.
Wait, it looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator?
I'm sure you could do some funny joke about ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is elevator. There's a single button to the right of the elevator door.
Oh, it only has the upside down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button.
Oh, okay. How do we get? Might just let us back
we
up
may
from
as
the
well
bottom.
try pushing this one.
The door slid shut as they heard the grinding of the motor as the elevator car moved down. Hello.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
June's voice was excited, but Junpei could hear a tinge of anxiety.
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
He grinned at June and stepped toward the open door. As he was about to set foot in it, he felt a hand on his arm.
Wait.
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
I've never been on an elevator before. I don't know what to do. Or is it something of a loss? What would you possibly be so frightened of? June was probably afraid of being locked up alone with a boy. They could only go down. So that's the real answer. But like, of course I'm saying this. But Junpei decided that she had to be nervous about being locked up in such a small space alone with a boy.
Well, we will be all alone in here.
In a way, it was kind of cute. Very demure, you could say, he thought. Still, even though it wasn't exactly roomy in the elevator, they were going to be pressed up against one another. At least they didn't have to be. Still, it was making her nervous. Junpei couldn't help but think how innocent she was.
Jumpy?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It's not important. Come on, let's go.
Again, he stepped toward the elevator. And again, he felt himself restrained.
I said wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of being stuck in an elevator with you? Of course.
Afraid of what?
Well, I've never, you know.
It's your first time?
In an elevator? Wait. I joked that she'd never been in an elevator, but she's actually never been in an elevator. She'd never been in an elevator with a man alone before. Even so, she seemed awfully alarmed.
I might get wet.
Sorry?
What?
Huh? I mean, it's obviously gonna be a bait and switch. Like, this is an incredible setup.
Down there. I get soaking wet.
Oh, because... because the bottom floor of the ship is underwater, and so down there they'd get soaking wet. Nah, honest, I that look, I'll give the game that's a very good bait and switch. I do like that.
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works.
What?
I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
That's true.
They're really leaning into it.
You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd probably, you know, like it.
What is this conversation? It's like goddamn Makoto's flagpole. What is
Gosh,
this?
Jumpy. You're so brave.
Oh, I know I am. Oh, tell me about it.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, you know?
No, this is you specifically. You're so brave. You just said
What
it.
happens, right? I mean, if you get the chance, you just gotta go for it. That's what a man is supposed to do, I guess.
Good on him for still using general language. He's gonna say one thing that ruins it all.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Jesus, get a room, you two.
Yes. So, I don't think I'll be able to last very long.
Oh my god,
And
it
then
just
it'll
keeps
be
going. It just
over.
keeps going. It keeps going. I thought this was gonna be a one and done. I thought it was gonna be like oh, we'd get wet down there. Oh, wet, you say? Yeah, because the ship's flooded. Oh, haha, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It keeps going. It just keeps going. Oh my word. But do you mind if they do the bait switch and switch, and they it's actually just I'm just leading up to an entire sex scene. Like,
Over?
Yes. We'll go to heaven.
whoa, now that's some kinky sex.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy,
Nope.
like when you pass out.
Nope. Right when I think they're gonna pull out of the bit, they just double down.
At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Oh my god.
Yes, I've heard that too.
What do you mean people who experience death? How many people do you talk to who's died?
Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
You don't think guys die?
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing
God.
happens to
Oh my
everyone.
god. God, really? Just how long is this going on for?
I mean, usually it doesn't coincide, man. I mean, generally.
Hey, you'd be surprised, Junpei. Trust me.
Yes, it does.
What? Oh my god. Are we all leading up to a pegging scene? Jesus.
Eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it. Eventually.
What is this? What is this scene?
What are you trying to do to me?
What is that?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Oh, boo.
I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that so?
It's only natural. Is that what's natural for living beings? What is this entire... This is gone... This is beyond reasonable What is this scene? Perhaps he'd been mistaken all these years. Had he misunderstood life so gravely? The thought terrified him. Doom seemed to be entirely oblivious to Junpei's mounting
I
confusion
know
and
most
terror.
men probably have larger lungs, but even then, I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes.
Yeah, but here we go. Now we're getting pulled out.
Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs.
There it is.
Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore. You'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out.
You could just say you'll like drink water and then you drown. Just say you'll drown. You don't have to go all metaphorical. Like, yeah, once you're under the water and you open your mouth, the water gets into your lungs and you feel all lightheaded and floaty and then you die.
Huh.
Oh.
Here it is. I love that laugh. That's literally the laugh I had. Finally, Junpei understood. He understood what June was trying to say and why she was so scared.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long.
Yeah, tell me about it.
See?
She was afraid that the only elevator button pointed down. That meant, of course, that the elevator couldn't go any higher than the floor they were on. Would I have missed this entire scene if I just clicked the right one? He thought about it, Junpei realized he hadn't seen elevators on the A or B decks near the center of the staircase. All of which meant that the elevator could only convey them to the lower decks.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater.
Mm-hmm.
An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Did it?
Well, yes, I guess it did.
And the fact that it was not underwater?
It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise, like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside.
It's completely dry. And the inside is completely dry. Junpei jerked his look, after that interaction, I'm sure Junpei jerked his head.
It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Huh. She looked around the elevator, slightly embarrassed.
Well, let's test it.
Test it.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two, E and C.
E and C. Wait. Enter and clear? Or...
Alright, I'll push E.
Oh, C and E deck. Okay. E deck? Push the... Wait. Okay. I was gonna say, why would that... Yeah, they can call it back up, right? That'll be fine. Push the E button that jumped out of the elevator. The door slid shut and they heard the grinding of the motor as the elevator car moved down. Junpei, that was
I think I can
alright.
hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again.
Suddenly, a stream of water poured out from the elevator.
Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
Junpei couldn't resist puffing out his chest, just a little bit. June, however, still looked confused.
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Because it's it's like, I don't know.
Well, here's what I think.
It's like in the cargo bit that like isn't flooded.
The elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you.
Are we just going down? He pulled out his notebook and pen. He has a notebook and pen? Sketch out a rough illustration.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk?
I like how he had to put C, just in case we didn't know already.
The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Probably. It just remains buoyancy.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Junpei continued talking as he closed the notebook and slipped it back into his pocket.
So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, alright?
But
Why is she staying?
Come on, just do it, alright?
He gave June's shoulder a reassuring squeeze, then hopped onto the elevator. Why is she staying behind? He pushed the E button and the door began to close. June looked worried, her eyes darting back and forth, just to try to make a decision, when suddenly,
I'm coming with you.
let's go! Get in! And we will see how. I'm sure there's, again, in like 2 lines I'll actually go down the elevator. But we will see what happens down there in the next episode. See you then.